Well, as far as the reason why there isn't a plan, it's a long process of micromanagement. I think if any resident were to relate it back to their own household, the fact is that if you're not looking ahead, if you're not expecting what might happen in the future, and if you're not being transparent and really what I consider inclusive, meaning thinking about the residents, thinking about those people that are paying the taxes, and thinking about what are their expectations. When you start doing those things, that's when clearly you start realizing there's a need for a plan. So those are the reasons why I think there wasn't a plan, was because that's not how the village is operated. The village is operated based upon single set-mindedness of going out and doing what a few people thought was best. It wasn't about asking the residents. It wasn't about inclusiveness. It wasn't about transparency. So I think the second part of that question dealt with what do we need to do about it. If I'm elected as the trustee in River Forest, I need to work from a team perspective. But one of the things that I'd like to bring is not only my experience over 2 decades as a business executive, but certainly from the standpoint of my financial acumen, the fact that I do have a CPA, the fact that I do have an MBA focused in strategy. And part of that is focused on planning and realizing as a team that we need to look back and we need to say the residents expect to have a plan. So we aren't turning in circles. We aren't looking for horizons and waiting for the magic development that's going to land at our doorstep. It's not going to happen overnight, but piecing together a plan, we then can hold staff accountable and we can hold ourselves accountable as board members and report out annually to the residents on how we did.